haven't even looked at the stat sheet yet. I apologize about losing my voice. We got to make plays on defense when we have the opportunity to make plays. And when I got in the red zone, I was certain we was going to stop them in the red zone. And they just made plays when they had to. I think our guys, again, played hard, but the critical moments, we got to stop them scoring. You got to stop them getting in the end zone.
What does the future of this defense look like?
What do you mean, what the future look like?
I mean, with the players you have coming back, with the personnel you have there, where do you see this defense improving, moving forward?
Well, the biggest thing in terms of you got to improve, you got to go recruiting. You got to get these guys some help. And so I think what we do is focus on getting our guys well that's in the building, and we focus our efforts on recruiting to get the guys that's in the building some support.
Are there specific things on the recruiting trail that you think are must-gets to improve this defense?
I think you look at every position. I think at this point, you got to improve everywhere. And so there's no particular D lineman, linebacker, safety. I mean, you got to go find the best players.
Is it speed or size or both that you need to add? And I know it sounds cliche, but when you look at that defense on film, now that the season's done, it looked like, from our perspective, there were times that just there wasn't enough speed laterally to do maybe some of the things you wanted to do. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, it's a fair assessment. I mean, you look at the tape, and we must get faster on defense. We got to play faster. In this league, I mean, it's a big league. It's a big man league, and the big guys can run. And so we have to get guys that's competent and good enough to play in this league to come in and help the guys that we already have.
It's kind of the first step as a defensive coordinator the day after a tough loss like this to end the season. What's kind of the first step you're going to take?
Recruiting. The key is personnel. The whole key is personnel. We talk about scheme, and we talk about having too much. And it's personnel, and then getting you guys in the right position to execute. So I think we got to shift our efforts right now and our attention to go on and get some help.
From your perspective, what happened there at the end of the third quarter, looking at it from the sidelines?
Well, again, I like to look at the tape on it, and I just know we didn't make the play, and they made the play. If you're talking about where they did a good job running the ball, and we just have to make plays.
I meant with the scuffle that happened at the end.
Oh,
of the
I don't even pay that any attention. Get them off the field and let's go play football.
With the way they were running the ball, was it anything you didn't expect, or were they just executing well offensively?
Well, I think the first half they did a good job running against our mid front. In the second half, into the second quarter, made an adjustment, went away from it, and showed them a little forward down, a little odd. I think they helped us a little bit, but they did a good job running the ball.
That first half, was it just eye discipline with Fitzgerald running the ball?
The guys, there's a big quarterback that runs the ball. Some of it was our discipline, and some of it, I can give a better call and maybe get guys in better positions. And we just got to look at the tape and figure out what it is.
How would you assess the adjustment that you made? Like you said, you made adjustments.
We got out of the mid front, and we went into an odd front. Went to a four-down front and moved the front a little bit more.
Were you happy with how they responded to that adjustment?
I sure was. Yeah, I was really pleased with the way they accepted the adjustment and went out and executed, and it helped us out in the second half.